Okay. Hello, my name is Paulette, and I'll be doing an interview here with Kayla. Kayla is one of my clients to come into the clinic, and here during this interview, we'll be using some cognitive behavior therapy techniques to go over her experiences and what she's dealing with right now in her life. All right. Hello, Kayla. How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
Thank you for coming in today. There's a couple of things that I was going over with in your chart, and some of the goals that we discussed before is just wanting to make sure that you're taking your medications regularly and doing something and finding like support in your community. So let's discuss your medication. How do you feel about your medication? Are you able to take it every day?
I take it when I remember.
Okay. And how often do you feel like you take it?
I don't know. I just see a clock, and if it's past the time or if it's too late or too early, I'll just think I need to take it, or I just don't take it and I'll wait later. And then sometimes I miss it, and sometimes I forget.
Okay. So how do you feel when you taking your medication?
I mean, I don't really feel no different. I feel, better. They just tell me I need to take it because I can be healthier. But I mean, it don't really do nothing. I don't know the difference.
Okay. All right. Um, so let's try this out. I want you to pay attention to how you feel now, when not really having the medication, in your system. Just take note in how your life is and how you feel. And then let's try to be consistent with taking your medication. So we'll see how you feel when you're taking your medication for, let's say, about at least 6 weeks consistently. And we'll just try to keep track of that. And in order to help you to remember to take your medicine every day, I think maybe you should use something like a timer or on your watch or your phone where you can just set an alarm so it'll remind you every day of when to take your medicine. Do you think that's something that you could do every day?
I can try to. I don't have the phone, but I'll try. I'll try.
Okay, is there someone else that helps you take your medication?
No, I mean my friends may remind me, but they don't care.
Yeah, yeah. So, but the goal is really to be independent, um, and having you taking your medicine yourself. I'm just trying to think of some ways that I can help support you so we can get you on a regular schedule. Um, so if you can think of some ways that kind of help you, we can discuss that next week of just how we can get you on track as far as like taking your medicine every day and consistently. Because if you're able to take it for a longer period of time, I think you'll see different results as we're moving forward into
Okay,
this sobriety.
I'll try to pay attention to what can help.
Okay, that sounds good. So, how's your support going?
Fine. I mean, it's good. It's okay.
Okay, have you been able to connect with any support groups or services?
I mean, I've gotten flyers and I got the brochures, but I just haven't had time to go.
Okay, I think we should set a date and so we can make time to go. And then so next time in the next week before your next appointment, you can go to one of their events and then you can let me know as your homework assignment and just let me know what you thought of it and how you see that they can connect and help you in your life to be a support for you.
Okay, that sounds cool.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time today.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Now, that is the end of the session with using cognitive behavior techniques. And this next portion of this interview will be with Taylor.
So I am Taylor. I will be your social worker for today, and we are here with Kayla. And when I was reviewing your chart, I noticed that you are in need of mental counseling to kind of help. I know that you've been going through some depressive behaviors, and it's kind of um, made it harder for you to provide a stable life. I noticed that you have some substance abuse issues. I read that in your chart. Do you feel like you have a substance abuse issue?
I mean, I don't think it's an issue. I mean, I do use, but I don't think it's an issue.
So help me understand. How often do you use drugs?
Um, I mean, when I get with my friends or sometimes when I'm just like hanging out by myself. So it might be like every other day.
Okay. When you use drugs, how does it make you feel when you're feeling the effects of them compared to how you feel when you're not using drugs?
Um, I don't know if it's really out of my system long enough to even really tell. I mean, because I like the ride, like the high that I get when I'm like using. And usually, I guess by the time it dies down, I'm already like working on getting my next fix.
Okay. So since you came here today, which I'm very happy that you did, how do you feel how I can help you?
Well, I'm afraid that I might lose my kids, so I feel like I need to be here to kind of work towards making sure that I have a place to stay and I have a job or something that I can keep to support my kids. But I know in order for me to work and have that, like I need to stop doing what I'm doing and using so much.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So how do you think things will be different if you stop taking drugs?
If I stop, I probably can do like more with my kids and help them. And I'll probably be able to like be better at like taking care of my bills and stuff.
Okay. Okay. So tell me, tell me what are the good things about being a mother to you?
Just seeing their faces and just having them there, um, to just love on and to be with.
Okay. So Kayla, I'm going to ask you this question, and I don't want you to feel belittled or anything about your motherhood, but tell me or I don't want you to feel ashamed either. So I want you to give me an honest answer if you can. This is a safe space. But tell me some of the lesser things that you don't like about being a mother. And, you know, why is it that it's harder to stay off of drugs and be the mother that you would like to be right now?
Well, sometimes I feel like I can't always be there the way they need me to. And sometimes I need time for myself, and I don't feel like I get that all the time. And I'll still like to go out and hang with my friends and party. And that's just how me and my friends party, like when we go and hang out. So anytime I can find somebody else to like watch them, I do, just so I can hang out with my friends. But I guess that I understand that that's probably just avoiding me doing what I need to do for them,
Okay, so what do you think that you will lose if you give up on the party and the drugs?
all my friends.
You think that you will lose all your friends. So, do you feel that your friends motivate you to do, or do you feel like your friends maybe validate you in some ways? Is that why you um, feel more safer or comfortable with them.
Yeah. Yeah. I can agree with that.
Okay. Have you tried to make any changes to better yourself for your kids or to better yourself for yourself?
I come here.
Okay. And that's a great step. That's a great step. Um, what do you think you could do outside of our sessions also that could maybe influence the change in a positive direction?
Um, I guess I probably should really focus on taking my medicine on a regular. I know we discussed that before, that it will make my life better. Um, and I see that now I haven't really given myself that opportunity. Um, so I think if I can just work on that, um, maybe that'd be a good start for me.
Okay. Um, may I ask you, what was your relationship like with your parents and what do you remember?
It was my mom wasn't there. I guess kind of how I am with my kids. My mom was the same way, and my dad wasn't around. So, I mean, that's all I know.
Okay. So now that we've established that you would like to get help to be a better parent, or a better mother, and you would like to get off drugs, what do you feel you could do next, or what do you want to do next, um, with moving forward in your counseling session and trying to get closer to your goal?
Um, I really need to quit doing drugs, but I also need help with housing.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So you want to provide a stable housing. I also saw that you have not completed your GED, nor have you graduated high school. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Would you be interested in getting your GED?
Yeah, you can help me with that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We can help you. Um, I just want to get an understanding on what factor and barriers that you have in your life that may prevent you from reaching the goals that you are wanting. And so during our time together, we're going to do more styles of motivational interviewing, and so that I can kind of get a better idea of how we can help you reach the goals that you would like. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Yeah.
All righty. Well, that would conclude our session for this time, and I hope to see you again, Kayla.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.